Hello. What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna sport my AirPods tonight. You like them? Well, it matches my blouse. All right, I won't. But I can't find my earrings, so I've actually thought, should I just wear these? I love them, and sometimes I forget they're in my ears. So here's some thoughts about social media, and these are thoughts I was having this morning as I rode my bike down to one of my favorite spots in Bel Air, Gracie spot. I did an Instagram live, and I don't ever really know what I'm going to say. I just say whatever the heck comes to my mind. And today, when I was on Instagram, I saw when I posted it on Instagram Live, it said there was like an option or feature where I could add somebody to join me. I was like, wow, what is that? Now, if it wasn't 0 o'clock in the morning, I would have thought of somebody to add. I don't know how to do it, but I would have just tried it. But I figured I'm going to try that tomorrow because I'm going to look at the feature tonight and get educated about it a little bit and then go from there. Stand by. I'm going to close my blinds because it's super bright out there. There's such a glare. Okay. Well, it didn't really do much. So all these thoughts were coming up about how I love social media. Okay. I post a lot and I share a lot and I encourage people to post, and I encourage people that people in Ireland that are related to you want to see what you're doing. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're looking at you online and going, "What are you, an idiot? I don't care what you're doing. Why are you posting that?" So for me, it's really, I don't care. Okay, I don't care what anybody thinks because I'm not doing it for anybody else, right? But I do notice that there's a lot of people on social media that I know are there, especially on Instagram, which is great when I'm doing a live stream. I can see that you've watched it, or you're on the live stream with me, but you don't make any comments because maybe you don't want anybody to know, or maybe you have nothing to say, or maybe you don't like me and you don't want to engage with me, but then why are you on it? So I think about these things, and sometimes I'll ask questions to certain people that I know I can literally see on my feed that are on the feed, and they don't answer me. And maybe they're driving. I don't really know. Okay, I'm not judging. But I think, why not engage? Why not engage? So some tips. If you own a business and you are not doing social media all the time, you are crazy. That's just my reality. It is okay, it's free. I'm going to give you some examples of how I made some things happen just this week with social media. So I did a Meet the Neighbors event yesterday at 7 a.m. and it was awesome. And the reason that I got 20 people in the room at 7:30 in the mornings when they showed up is because I use social media. Now, I use Facebook, I use Instagram, I use Twitter, but not really. It's just not my go-to. And my audience is not in the 14 to 28-year-old range, so I don't use Snapchat. Now, if I had an audience there, if I thought there were a ton of doctors that were killing it out there on Snapchat, I would be there. But, and I could be totally wrong, but that's not where I go. So definitely Instagram, but Facebook ads are so awesome. And most of the people end up coming to my events because I sponsor an ad. That's it. Or the other example I wanted to give you was I did a podcast with DuPont Registry on Tuesday. And I was watching the views. I saw that there weren't a lot of eyeballs on it. So I think I put like $15 towards it. $15. And then there were hundreds and hundreds of views. I think there was over 1,000. So that's why I do it. And I just did it for 24 hours. I'm just testing everything all the time. I'm just testing and seeing what happens. Seeing what happens when I do an Instagram live, seeing what happens when I don't even know what you call it, when you just hold your thumb down on the button and you can only record for like 20 seconds. Some young person out there probably knows exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't know what that's called. I do that sometimes. I'm always talking too much and I get cut off. That's fine. I don't care. And Facebook for sure. So I don't know. Facebook Live is incredible. Facebook Live, when we're podcasting, why wouldn't we do that? How many people do I think are really listening to a podcast that I don't have a professional podcaster promoting? This person doesn't, it's not like her main thing. She has a really big job and she does the podcast because she learned how to do it, but she's not promoting it. But so I know that, so we're going to do a Facebook Live while we're doing it. And even if somebody just watches it for 30 seconds, I mean, they're going to know that, you know, there's a magazine that's in Tampa Bay, and I'm the health and wellness editor. So there you go. Social media is awesome, people. Like, I'm not sure what people are waiting for, but I watch my clients who I encourage to do it consistently. And I refer, you know, social media experts to my clients because I'm not going to do it for them. And I know they're not going to do it themselves. So I bring on some social media experts and then they don't give them the content that they need. So it's like, enough. It is 2017. And if you own a business and you are not engaging like to an extreme level in social media, you are just missing the boat. There are so many things that I find out about on a daily basis that keeps me ahead of the curve on social media. Not reading the paper, not going online and checking ABC. If I want to see the news and there's something really important going on, I know now that a reporter is going to be doing a Facebook Live feed. Like, that's going to happen. So if you don't know anything about it and you're trying to promote your business or an event or whatever it is that you're trying to do, Facebook ads, I mean, Gary Vaynerchuk says it all the time, that they're grossly underpriced and they won't be for long. So I will continue to use it as long as I can until they're no longer, like, until we can afford them. One day those prices are going to go up and you're going to miss the boat. So you have to post a lot, you know, just a lot. Now, I only have on my Facebook business page like 700 and something, same with Instagram, but I'm a consultant, right? So I help people navigate their own business. If I wanted customers or clients to come in or patients or whatever it was, you better believe I'd be like hitting those demographics. If I was a Medi-Spa, I would pick out people that were into aesthetics or Botox or cool sculpting or PRP, and I would figure out what demographic they live in that I needed for my business, and I would target them, and I would spend money. I would spend hundreds of dollars on that because the return on investment is incredible. So those are my thoughts and my tips today, and I hope you enjoyed. And hello to my one viewer. I'm on my way to Hammers and Heels events now with Ronice, my girl Ronice in St. Pete. So I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao.